on, try not to toggle the mic too much. Jack remind me.
It's on camera right now.
go Saints!
Welcome back, SAC Nation and hockey fans everywhere, to the amazing Labriere Family Arena here at St. Andrews College in Aurora, Ontario, as we get set for the first game for both these teams in the SAC tournament for the Bishop's College School Bears and your St. Andrews College Saints. So get it started here. There's Dow dummying into the St. Andrews zone. Back to retrieve that is Cavan. Cycles that back to McDougall. That's out to Hillier, over to Steinberg. Steinberg, nifty little move there, but that's stopped by Nicholas Byman. Reset here by Agnew. He loses it, and here's Fazette. Over to Piccinero, and he's taken down there by McDougall with a big hit. But Bishops keeps possession. There's a long shot there, paddled away. So that's Lassie Letty in net for St. Andrews. And in net for the Bears is Sasha Gaumont. Here's Agnew. Saints get a change, a little miscommunication there, and Bishops picks up the puck. Here's Byman. Gets that over. Bowie intercepts that pass. Bowie walks in. Tries to get a nifty little move there, but a great stop by Piccinero. There's brothers on the Bears. Massimo Piccinero in grade 10, number 77. Brother Chris Piccinero in grade 11. Here's Massimo Piccinero dumping that in, chasing it. Back to get his Grayson Arnott. Tries to cycle that around, but it's stopped by Piccinero. Over to Nikkanen. That's tipped on net and saved by Letty. So I'm here, Jack Kensett, alongside color commentary Jack Oman, cameraman Alex Bordage, and producers Matt Wyatt and Nate Falcone. Bosse wins that puck. Boivin with a long shot. That's tipped wide by Caragello. Here's Nikkanen cycling it out to Bosse. And he's taken down. The puck's going over the hash marks. Here's Xavier Henry to get it, chipping that out. Here's Brendan Bowie. Here's Caragello. He loses that puck. Still fighting for it, and that puck goes back to Arnott, who gives it back to Henry. Over to Arnott. With it, here's Landry. Landry battling for it. That's kept in by Bowie. Nice little move there by Bowie. Walks across the top of the circle, but that's taken there by Jacob Bosse. A long shot there, and that's gloved by Letty.
So a little bit on the teams here. Of course, St. Andrews coming from Aurora here. You got a lot of local talent as well as a few guys from out east, and then Lassie, our only international player, coming from Finland. For your Bishop College School Bears, coming from Sherbrooke, Quebec, and they've got, of course, a lot of eastern talent and guys hailing from all around the province of Quebec there.
Yeah, definitely, Jack. They've got a lot of guys from Quebec, but also some international students. We see some players from Estonia, Czech Republic, Finland, and the U.S.
Yeah, tons of diversity out there.
Here's Campbell Clark with the puck in the corner. Passing that behind the net over to Jack Barr. He spins around. Nice little move there. And he gets that puck out to Cole Galata. Galata looking rink wide over to Landry. That's blocked there by Broussard. And that's chipped out to Jesse Johnson. He loses that puck, and Landry cycles that down. Working for it here is Galata with a big hit there on Broussard. And here's Rue. Let's stop there by Agnew, and Galata's with the puck here. Lose that puck and back to get his Rue. He'll chip that back. Agnew here to pick it up. And Saints will reset here. Monroe takes the puck in front of his own net. Over to Cavan, but that's picked off there on the pass. But Andrew Bolin able to dump that puck into Bishop's zone. Behind the net with it, here's Byman. He throws that around to Cote, but that's stopped by Monroe, kept in. Puck deflected there, and Cote able to get it out. Monroe back with the puck as he enters the Bishop zone. Not a lot of shots so far this period. A lot of great defensive play from both teams. Here's Deschamps with the puck over to Cote. And he's hit there. Xavier Henry, big hit there. Center ice. But Bishop still with the puck as here's Rue. That's stripped by Monroe. Just coming off the bench with some speed is Hillier, but he loses that puck. Here's Petronio over to Dow. That's stopped by Letty. So Xavier Henry out there on the ice, number 20, the assistant captain for St. Andrews, just recently committed yesterday to the University of Maine. So congratulations to Xavier on that. Bishop's winning that draw. Here's Petronio with a high shot. That's stopped by Letty with a quick glove.
Yeah, Jack, like you're saying, lots of fast-paced game here. Thus far, we're about 5 minutes in, and I mean, Bears are doing a great job of clogging up that neutral zone and stripping the puck off the Saints here.
Yeah, definitely. As we see a tip wide shot there from Boivin. And another big hit from the Saints. That's Steinberg on number 24, Maxime Roux. Getting that puck out here. Hillier over to McDougall. McDougall wheels in. That's taken offside. So a common theme from the Saints we see every game. They always like to out-hit their opponents, always a very physical team. As we're starting to see some great physical play from Xavier Henry and another big hit there by Matthew Steinberg. Bishops with another face-off win. They win that back into their own zone. That's kept in here by the Saints. Hillier working for that, and that's kept in by Clark. They'll chip that in. Back to get it here is Byman. Over to Bosse. He'll chip that in deep and out to Chase's Nikinen. Jack Barr working for the puck. He's able to chip that out here. Steinberg with it. Exiting his own zone through the neutral zone over to Devlin O'Brien. Back to Steinberg. Bouncing out in front. Puck loose there, but it's covered by Gaumont. So we're seeing some heated emotions already early in this game. It was a bit of a scrap there in front of the net after that cover.
Yeah, Saints aren't afraid to defend themselves here, and we see that a lot in games early on.
So there's a Saints win on the face-off by Caragello. Nice little play there by the Saints, but unable to get it as Devlin O'Brien as it goes through his feet. And Bishop's able to get the puck out of their zone. Latvala dumps that in, but able to retrieve that as Agnew as he wheels behind his net. Nice little move over to Bowie. We'll try to chip that out, but that's kept in by Boivin. Johnson working for it. There's Broussard dumping that back into Johnson. Agnew and Cavan on the Saints defense working for the puck down low. The puck's loose here. Bowie drops that back to Agnew. He'll get that out off the skate of Caragello. That'll go for an icing.
A little more on Bishops here. They're past Nissick winners here. Actually, in 2016-17, they took home the championship. I mean, although SAC's not a weak team either, we've had a great year thus far, winning both CISA and our home McPherson tournament against some top American schools such as Shattuck or to Salisbury, even.
Yeah, definitely, Jack. Oh, there's a great chance there by Dow. And Landry with the puck, trying to get it out of his zone, but he's forechecked hard there. Here's Fizet. Puck kicked wide there by Letty, and Galata trying to get the puck out. That's kept in. Bishop's putting up a lot of offensive pressure here, making it hard for the Saints to get the puck out of their zone. He's just a loose puck. Rebound. That's kicked out. And the Saints will recover. Here's Galata with it coming up the wing. He stopped there, and Bishop's. Here's Fizet over to Petronio. Back to Fizet. Petronio cycles that down. He's checked there by Henry. Henry able to flick that puck out. And here's Landry with a rush. That's taken there by Byman. Byman out there finds Lausma. He'll shoot that. That's tipped high and into the netting.
Yeah, I'd have to say Bishop's controlling the game thus far. They're skating fast, and they're just able to get in the Saints zone and line up for the shot, and the Saints just can't quite seem to keep their the puck on their stick when they get in the Bishop zone there. So hopefully they can sort that out sooner or later.
Yeah, definitely, Jack. So, as you said, two great teams here. It seems like a great matchup so far. Very tight game, tight contestant, very successful team. Successful season, my bad, for the Saints, as you said, as they just recently won the SAC championship over the Ridley Bears. Or sorry, the Ridley Tigers. So here's Bolin with the puck, trying to walk that in, but he's stopped there by Cote. Bolin still battling for it. Monroe squeaks that out. Back to Barr. Fans on that shot. Still battling for it and kept in by Bolin. Great play there. But he loses it. Bishop's out of their own zone. Here with it is Deschain with a long shot. Stopped by Letty, and he'll cover that. There's Steinberg with the win. Agnew battling for it. And Steinberg able to get that out to McDougall. McDougall with a burst of speed. He's going in with Hillier and Steinberg. Steinberg in front. Just missed wide, but he keeps the puck out to Cavan. Long shot there. That's stopped by Gaumont. Here's McDougall battling for it alongside Leclerc. And he'll chip that out and out of play. Face-off will come outside as that was tipped by the St. Andrews Saints. Bishops with the face-off win here. Back to get his Boivin. Long stretch pass there by Nikinen. He'll tip that into the Saints zone. Oh, and a hard fall there by Nikinen, but good to see he's okay as he gets up and back into the play. And here's McDougall with it. McDougall looking out front to Steinberg. Good shot there. Just tipped up high. And Bishop's able to get the puck out of the zone. Here's Bosse. Letty out to play the puck. Great play there, but that stopped and caught by Piccinero. Here's Devlin O'Brien with it on a 1-on-2. Coming in with him is Bowie coming in high. There's a shot just wide there by O'Brien. Looking for Caragello in front, off the post! That hit off the post in the back of the foot of Gaumont, but just kicked out wide. Great opportunity there for Caragello and the Saints. Henry with a long stretch pass there to Bowie. Here's Bowie with a nifty little move there. Passes that down to Caragello. Arnott over to Henry. Henry with a long shot, tip, rebound. That's picked up wide to Arnott. Wide shot there, tipped by O'Brien. He keeps that puck in the corner. Looking for Caragello out front. Henry keeping that puck in. Back to Henry. Over to Arnott. A long shot there. Looking for a tip. That's stopped there in front by Nicholas Byman. Bishop's finally able to get it out of their zone, but Saints keeping up the pressure here. As here's Bowie with the puck. Caragello goes to tip that in, but puts that out of play, and the face-off will go outside the Saints zone. Draw one here by Bishops. Here's Rue with the puck. He'll fire that out and tipped into Saints zone. Campbell Clark goes back to retrieve it. Behind his own net is Clark. He stripped of the puck there by Fizzette. Long shot there by Deschain. That's chipped out by the Saints. Cole Galata unable to find the puck there. Retrieving it there is Baldessera over to Galata. The Saints will go offside. So we're just over 10 minutes into the first period, still score of 0-0. Few chances for both teams. It seems a tightly contested game so far. Just recently, Caragello hit the post against Bishops off the leg of Gaumont, but unable to find the twine. This game stays tied for shutouts with both goalies. So out to play it here is Nikinen. Long shot blocked by Barr. Barr battling for it in the corner, and Baldessera picks that up. able to chip that out. Here's Barr with it. Nice play there by Boivin as he hits Barr into the corner. There's Piccinero over Nikiten, over to Boivin. Back to Piccinero with that stop there. Landry picks that puck up into the Bishop zone. Here's Leclerc with it. In for an outlet pass there to Cote. The Saints regain possession, regrouping it here. Losing the puck there is Liam Cavan. The Saints recovering. Here's Agnew with it with a burst of speed out of his zone. Siva knocks that puck off his stick. And here's Leclerc with the puck. Forecheck there, hard by Monroe as Monroe picks that up. Looking for power, just outstretched in front of him. And Leclerc back with it. Chipping that puck in the zone is Siba. Here's Agnew. The Saints winning that puck. Getting that out to Monroe. Nice little chip pass there to Power. Puck goes around the net to Cote. He'll try to chip that out. Kept in by Grayson Arnott. Arnott with a nifty little move there. Puts that in the corner. As the Saints keep up the pressure. Here's Henry. Over to McDougall. Just missing that. And picked up by Siba. He'll dump that into the Saints zone. That's stopped by Letty and thrown out. Broussard picks that puck. And here's Broussard. Broussard wheeling into the Saints zone. Cuts around wide. Stopped there by Arnott. Battling for the puck behind the zone. That's won by Arnott. Byman with a long shot there. Tipped wide by Latvala. Here's Captain Matt Steinberg with it, chipping that out to Henry. Able to get the puck out there. And here's Hillier with McDougall on a 2-on-1. McDougall over to Hillier. And he just misses that puck there. Another great opportunity for the Saints. And thrown out of play there by Bishop. So the faceoff will stay inside here. As the Saints maintain their pressure against Bishop's College. Looking for a goal. Hope to come soon.
For sure, Jack. I mean, the Saints have seemed to really waken up here in the last kind of 5 minutes of the first here. And I mean, they're getting the chances, they just can't seem to capitalize, or they'll whiff on the puck right in front of the net.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it's coming, but Sasha Gaumont of Bishops in net has been strong so far, keeping that puck out. Here's Boivin with the puck. Shipping that out here. Here's Johnson. Over to Broussard. Strong shot there, stopped by the chest of Letty. Boivin looking out front to Latvala. Here's an opportunity for Bishops out front. Top of the crease, puck's loose. Shot wide there by Johnson, and he's taken down there by Barr. Here's Broussard with a nifty little move there.
Get it out, man.
The Saints able to recover and get the puck out. Barr dumps that into the zone. Back to get his Leclerc. Battling forward along the boards. Bishop's able to get that puck. That's Bowie keeping that puck in. Long shot tipped by Caragello. This line's been dominant so far, keeping that pressure between Bowie, Caragello, and O'Brien. Lots of pressure from these three Saints as they're making it challenging for Bishops to get the puck out of their zone. As once again, Caragello still keeping that puck in. Bishops unable to get it out still. Lots of pressure from the Saints as here's Devlin O'Brien with it. Nice little move there. He loses the puck in his feet. But Bowie out here to get it. Out to Agnew. Agnew wheels back, takes his time at the blue line. Looking for Baldessera down low. Puck comes out front, knocked down by Bishops, but Agnew keeps that in. A strong shot there, just high and wide. Over the glove of Gaumont. Kept in by Landry. Saints getting a change here as Galata steps onto the ice. And a tip there. Here's Galata with the puck, moving that over to Baldessera. And Bishops finally able to get possession. And there's this nice hit there by Galata as Bishops ices that puck. The Saints all over the Bears so far as of late.
It was a real good effort by Jack Agnew there to keep the puck in play and in the zone and just come back and often have it on the blue line. Just either take the shot, and he had a few good opportunities there. And so, good job, Jack.
So Bishop's getting that puck out. Here's Piccinero over to Dow. Henry trying to get that puck out, but it's kept in by Fizette. Olivier Fizette of Bishop's number 18, drafted by the Halifax Mooseheads, the QMJHL. He's out there for Bishop's, one of their top players. The Saints get the puck out. Here's Galata, nice little pass over to Baldessari, but he loses that. That's kept in by Galata, but now chipped out by Bishop's. Here's Arnott taking his time over to Galata. Nice regroup there to Henry, back to Arnott. Here's McDougall with the puck. Very patient with it. There's Henry. Henry with a wide shot there. Steinberg working hard to get that in front. Rebound. Puck still loose. But Gaumont covers that. Great opportunity there. Nice pass by Steinberg out in front, but McDougall unable to finish there. As this game stays scoreless.
Whoop-de-poop-de-scoop.
Behind to get is Boivin. No playing it. Here's Bosse with a burst of speed. Into the Saints zone. Drops that back to Piccinero. And a great block there by Barr. Oh, and some physical play here from Bishops as they're starting to hit more. So here's Byman. Another great block shot there by Steinberg. And here's Barr. McDougall flipping that puck out.
Go, baby.
Here's Hillier. Trying to chip that over to Steinberg. That's covered there by Gaumont. So minute 37 left in the first period here, still scoreless. As we've seen some great play in between the pipes between Lassie Letty of the Saints and Sasha Gaumont of Bishop's College School. So the Saints win that. And here's Cavan. Great play there. Here's Bolin with the puck. Tip! That's scored! Bolin with a shot from the high slot, and that was tipped in. Not sure if that went off of one of Bishop's College defenders, or if that was Alex Power that tipped that in, but I think that went off of one of Bishop's defenders, and Andrew Bolin will get the goal here. So the Saints first to get on the board here with a 1-0 lead. I believe that's Andrew Bolin with the goal, and Saints take a 1-0 lead here with a minute 30 left in the first period. So you had to know it was coming soon with a lot of offensive pressure they've been given towards the Bears as they finally take the lead there with a great play off the face-off. So battling for it here is Agnew. It almost seems like the Saints practice that face-off in their practice. I'm not sure, but they like to do that a lot. Looking for that guy in the high slot for the one-timer, and there's a great shot there, but an even better save by Lassie Letty.
Get him, Agnew! Woo-hoo!
So Saints hoping to carry that momentum from the goal towards the end of the first period here. Bishop's looking to push back as here's Leclerc with the puck at the point. Blocked there by Bowie. He gives that to O'Brien. O'Brien with a break. But a great defensive play there by Leclerc and Lausma. Here's Cote. Dumping that puck in. A great hit there by Xavier Henry. Here's Grayson Arnott looking for Caragello. That's chipped over his stick to Deshane. Caragello forechecking hard though as O'Brien's in it behind the net. Here's Brendan Bowie. Over to Caragello, up top to Henry. Henry with a wide shot there to Bowie. Bishop's trying to get the puck out here. Bowie unable to find it in his feet, but he chips it in there. Here's Bowie with the puck. Bishop's able to clear. Last chance for the Saints here to get another goal before the first ends. There's 10 seconds left. Plays that back to Gaumont, and that's frozen. So 7 seconds remaining in the first period, and I believe we're going to be having an interview with Jack Oman conducting the interview with one of the St. Andrews Saints players. So be sure to stick around during intermission for the interview. Here's Steinberg winning the draw. 5 seconds left, battling for it, trying to get the puck out front. The period will come to an end with the Saints up 1-0. Goal scored by Andrew Bolin with 1:30 left in the first, and the Saints will carry this 1-0 lead into the second period.
Check. Good afternoon, Saints Nation. We're here with Andrew Bolin, winger on your varsity Saints. How's it feel to get that goal in the first period?
It was definitely good. It's been a while for me, so to get one, especially in a close game, was good. Hopefully we can carry that over in the second period and have a good one.
Yes, of course. Now, a little bit on your competition here. They're coming from Quebec, I believe. I mean, like, the game's been tight thus far. What's it like to play against them?
I mean, it's tough. They're obviously quick, and they got some guys that are physical, so obviously for us, I mean, just keep the puck moving, and then we should be able to create offense and win, hopefully, yeah.
Now, in this tournament here, it's a big deal. Nationals, teams coming from all over the country. Do you feel any extra pressure because of that?
Yeah, because obviously it means it's a big deal, so to win it would be something special, especially since we've won, McPherson and CISA, so to win all those three would be really special for our group of guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now, thank you. Thanks for having me. Good luck.
Thank you.
Can you throw to SAC today?
And now for the most recent episode of SAC Today.
Good morning, St. Andrews. I'm Jack Hensett, and this is SAC Today. February is Black History Month. Oliver Ingram sat down with Bryce Neal of the Social Justice Council to find out what St. Andrews is doing to honor this occasion.
As you may know, it's Black History Month, so I went to the social justice group to see what they've got going on.
So this Black History Month, our theme as the Social Justice Council is creating tomorrow's history today. So for us, that really means taking action in your communities and knowing that you can control the outcomes of tomorrow by your actions as an individual today. So we have a multitude of events planned, including movie nights. We have possible guest speakers coming in. We have a video call with Christopher Aggie, that's confirmed. We have all these events just so everyone in the school can learn new perspectives regarding Black history, learn its importance, and learn what we can do to further make everyone feel involved in the SEC community and communities around the world.
Valentine's Day recently passed. With a look back at what some students had planned, here's Nathan Falcone.
What's up, boys? Nate Falcone here. It's Valentine's Day coming up. Just want to check in, see if you guys had a Valentine.
Nah.
Yes.
No. Yes.
No.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision.
Breakfast today?
Grade 10 French students went on the annual trip to Saint Donat, Quebec. Special guest correspondent Richard Wu was there to cover the story.
I've been coming on this trip for about 11 years, but I haven't come every single year. We trade off a little bit. And I actually came on this trip when I was a grade 8 student too. There's lots of fun activities that we do, but my favorite is the skating, which we do along a 1.5 kilometer trail through the woods, and we get to go on Friday night, and it's a lot of fun to skate around through the woods.
My favorite part of the trip was the skating trail. We were there for about an hour and we just skated around the trail, so that was fun.
Well, probably it was skiing. I haven't skied in about 2 years, so it was nice to get out there.
Overall, I thought the trip was fun. It could have been a little bit longer. We were only there for 2 whole days, so that wasn't quite enough to enjoy all the activities. And
Saint Donat, pretty cold city in Quebec. Not a lot of people, but it's a good experience. Got to meet new people, you know.
As part of our ongoing education of young men, St. Andrews recently hosted conversations on gender relations with Trafalgar Castle School. Michael Wu has more.
Last Friday, 60 girls from Trafalgar Castle School and 60 boys from St. Andrews College got together to talk about sexual harassment and the perception of gender within society.
Some of the teenagers surveyed realized that rape is an offense, but failed to recognize anything else as sexual harassment. Tell me, would you consider rape an instance of sexual harassment?
However, these colors lead us to associate particular toys and clothes with certain genders, and up until recently, playing with opposite gender toys was frowned upon or judged.
The prefects from both schools and the St. Andrews Social Justice Council got together and prepared prompts to aid the students in their discussions. They talked about everything from the clothing that we wear and how it affects our perception of gender to what we can all do to end sexual harassment. At the end of the event, all students came away having broadened their perspectives on the issues and of course having learned about these very pertinent issues within society.
As young male and female leaders of the future, it is crucial to discuss issues about perceptions of gender and taking action to stop sexual harassment. For SAC Today, I'm Michael Wu.
On Thursday afternoons, senior students have the option to enroll in our new leadership course, join in on a community service, or, as Daniel Statikna reports, catch up in study hall.
While most students are outside engaging in leadership activities, a group of us are actually in Towers Library participating in study hall. Let's take a look.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us. Could be us. Say please. Could be us. Say please. Could be us.
Okay, I think it's a great opportunity to catch up on work that you've either fallen behind on or you need to put a little extra work into.
Study hall runs from 1 to 2:15 every Thursday. For SAC Today, I'm Daniel Statikna.
Things are always progressing.
welcome back, viewers, to a great game between the St. Andrews College Saints and the Bishop's College School Bears. Currently headed into the second period, we have a 1-0 lead for the Saints, goal scored by Andrew Bolin, who recently just had an interview with color commentator Jack Oman. So I'm here, Jack Kensett, alongside Jack Oman, and cameraman Alex Bordage and producer Nate Falcone. So starting off the second period here, Saints with a great offense pressure here. Steinberg with a shot just off the side of the net. Puck loose here. Over to Steinberg. Great save there by Gaumont. And Piccinero able to flip that puck in the neutral zone. Recovered by Arnott. So a strong start here for the Saints, almost picking up a second goal of the game. But keeping that puck in here is Bishops. Lassie Letty keeps that for Arnott. Chip behind the net. Out skating forward is Henry, but that's kept in by Leclerc. Steinberg with the puck. Lots of patience, chips that out to Hillier. Down into the Bishop zone, here's McDougall forechecking Leclerc. McDougall with the puck. Looking out front, puck loose. And Piccinero skating through the neutral zone into the Saints zone, cuts to the net. Great chance there, just shot wide of the glove of Letty, who's Piccinero. So here's Arnott with the puck. Chipping that out to Bowie. Bowie tries to get around Boivin, but he doesn't. Here's O'Brien with the puck. Block shot there by Piccinero. The younger brother, as I mentioned, there's grade 10 Massimo Piccinero and grade 11 Chris Piccinero. Here's Bowie with a great shot off the mask with Gaumont. Puck taken out. Here's Caragello with a shot. But his stick's lifted as he's shooting that. The puck goes into the corner. Here with the puck is Bosse. Great little move by Bosse. In alone. A shot there. Great save by Letty. So, nifty little move there by Jacob Bosse. He was drafted to the QMJHL as well, to Chicoutimi.
Yeah, great effort by Lassie Letty there for the Saints, though. He's had a lot of shots on him today, and I'm just been able to put the body in front of it one way or another, as the Bishop is still only at 0.
Yeah, definitely, Jack. Strong game, as we always see from both goaltenders from the Saints, Fernandez and Letty. Here's a strong forecheck from Landry. A lot of behind the net, working for it. And Broussard trying to chip that out, but that's kept in there by Barr. And finally exiting the zone here is Bishops. Saints getting back possession. Here's Landry, but he's hit hard there by Andrew Deschaines of Bishops. Here's Jack Barr. He slashed there. Keeps the puck on him, though. Into the Bears zone. Looking out in front to Landry. Oh, great little play there. Landry looking back door there for Baldessera, just unable to get that puck. Here's Clark with the puck. Over to Henry. Henry with a long shot there, blocked by Rio. Back to Henry. Drags that across the line. That's tipped high. Over the net, Baldessera gets the puck. That's iced down into the Saints zone. Racing for it is Henry. And he'll get there, keep that at an icing. So as Jack mentioned, some great playing from Letty, able to hold his shutout so far. 5 minutes into the second period, and as we take a look at his season stats, with a .910 save percentage and a 1.96 goals against average. So great job by Letty so far, as he's been able to rack up 16 wins.
Yeah, to continue on to that, he's the junior goalie here on the Saints. He's new, first year at the school, and I mean he's really adapted to it well.
Yeah, definitely. All the way from Espoo, Finland is Letty. He's a grade 11 student here. His first year, as Jack mentioned. And he's been doing a great job alongside veteran goaltender Dante Fernandez. So face off here, brought back in the Saints zone. Here's Henry with the puck. Henry chipping that out to Power. Power still with it, looking out in front. He curls back. Up top to Henry. Henry looking for partner Arnott. That's chipped off there, picked off, sorry, by Cote. Cote looking out in front, blocked by Henry. Cote still with it. Looking out in front, there's Seba with the puck, but he loses that. Trying to get the puck out here is Power. He's taken down there by Cote. The Saints regain possession here is Grayson Arnott trying to chip that puck out. And he's checked there by Byman. So behind the net, here's Leclerc. Looking over to Byman, here's McDougall. McDougall wheels behind the net, looking up top to Henry. Just a wide pass there, and Arnott back to get it. Forechecking here is Piccinero for Bishops. Arnott still with the puck. It's taken down there, no call on the play though. There's Dow with the shot. Tipped wide, and Steinberg with the puck here. Nice little pass over to McDougall. Looking out in front. Oh, just out the stretch of Hillier. It's Hillier looking for Steinberg. That's kicked off to Agnew. A wide, low shot there. Cavan keeping that puck in. Wide shot there, rebound. Unable to get the rebound shot there against Bishops. And here's a strong shot. Scores! What a great shot there by Jacob Bosse. Bishop College School Bears as they tie this game up 1-1. So great opportunity there for the Saints, but unable to capitalize on the chance. And Bishops takes it all the way into the Saints zone with a long shot there from Bosse just over the blocker of Letty. And he ties this game up with 13 minutes left in the second period. Scores 1-1 here.
Yeah, honestly not kind of surprised that happened. The Bears been strong thus far in the game, really shutting down the Saints in the neutral zone when they can. And so this should be a close game for the remainder of 12 minutes in the final period.
Yeah, here's Broussard walking in the Saints zone, looking backdoor to Piccinero, unable to find him. Agnew with a big hit there on Piccinero, and Cavan out to play behind the net. Throws that around to O'Brien. We're seeing a lot of physical play right now between both teams. Here's Caragello working for it. Over to O'Brien. Broussard with the puck here for Bishops. He walks in the Saints zone. Wing wide, cuts to the net, loses the puck. Bishops still with it though. Piccinero gives that away to Cavan. That's kept in. Here's Agnew with the puck. Nice little move there behind the net. Trying to chip that out there is Bowie, unable to do so though. Here's Piccinero looking for somebody out in front. No one's there. The Saints will exit their zone. Here's Baldessera. Checked into the boards there. And Landry back to Clark. Clark with a stretch pass there. It's taken by Galata. The Saints are going to go offside. Here's Deschaines with the puck. Or his partner, Rue. He'll fire that all the way down in the Saints zone. Coming out in front. The Bard just beats Johnson to the puck as he brings that back around. Campbell Clark. That'll be chipped off into the netting, and the face-off will come outside, I believe. Bar with the puck, nice little toe drag there. Great pass over to Landry, that's chipped off there by Boivin. Looks like we're getting a penalty call here for interference. And that's going to go against number 14 of Bishop's College School, Emile Boivin. He'll go to the box 2 minutes for interference, and we'll get a look. The first power play opportunity for the Saints. They've been pretty successful this year with a 21% power play. But a rough start to this one as Bishop's able to get the puck out right away. Steinberg here resetting. Steinberg wheeling with the puck through the neutral zone. He'll walk in. Cuts to the net. Strong shot there, just high. And a great play there by Agnew, keeping that puck in. He rims that around. But Bishop's able to ice that down into the Saints zone. Letty will play that out to Agnew. He'll take his time behind the net and wheel out. Pass that up to Hillier. Hillier with a give and go with McDougall. He'll keep that puck there. Here's McDougall. Battling for it, all three Saints forwards battling for the pucks. Here's Bowie coming out with the puck. Nice little move there. Brings that out to McDougall. Out in front, here's Steinberg. Kept in by Agnew. Steinberg down low. Here's Bowie. Looking for a backdoor pass there. Bowie up to Steinberg. Over to Agnew. Back to Steinberg. One-time shot. Strong shot there. The glove save by Gaumont. So 47 seconds remaining on the Saints power play here. And I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it seems
the official got hit in the hand there. And the puck dropped, so now it looks like 5-on-3.
So yeah, it's a 5-on-3 for the Saints. As I'm not sure who that was. I think that was
number 21, Joshua Dow, I believe.
Joshua Dow going to the box for Bishop's College School. And the Saints will get a 5-on-3 here. 47 seconds remaining in the first penalty. The puck bounces over Henry's stick there. Unlucky break there for the Saints. So 5-on-3 here for the Saints. Great opportunity to regain the lead as we're currently tied with under 10 minutes to go in the second. Here's Henry over to Barr. Back to Henry. Henry with the puck. Lots of time. Down low. Here's Barr. He's stripped of the puck there. And Leclerc will dump that into the Saints zone. Henry out to retrieve the puck. He brings that out to Barr. Barr will drop that back to Caragello. Caragello back to Barr. Up to Henry. The top block there. And the first penalty will expire for Bishop, so it's back to a 5-on-4. And Bishop's able to clear that down, so strong penalty kill so far for the Bears. Here's Henry. Looking for a long stretch pass, but that's blocked by Johnson. Johnson and Henry battling for it down there in the corner. And Cavan jumps into the play. Saints get it out of their zone, battling for it here. Here's Bowie with the puck. Bowie looking out front to McDougall, but a great play there by Deschaines of the Bears. Stop that pass from going back door. Here's a great play. McDougall out in front. Rebound, puck still loose, goes out. And all the way back in the Saints zone. So a great opportunity there by the Saints. Only 25 seconds remaining on their power play. Still tied up at 1. Agnew's taken down behind his net. No call. That's out to Steinberg. Here's Johnson in front. Saved there by Letty. Great, nice little blocker save. As the Saints come out into the Bears zone. Dropping that back to McDougall. McDougall with a strong shot just wide. And chipping that puck out is Piccinero. Here's Agnew with a nice little play over to Steinberg. Steinberg cuts back. Through the neutral zone is Steinberg. He drops that back to Clark. Clark looking for a long shot. That's blocked, and here's Piccinero. Nice little pass to Latvalas. He goes into the Saints zone. Strong hit there by McDougall. Here's Monroe. A little backhand saucer pass into the Bears zone. As the Saints go for a change. And a little tumble there for Byman, but he regains his balance back onto his feet, and Bears get it out of their zone. Piccinero dumps that into the Saints zone. Back to get it is Grayson Arnott. He loses that, but unable to get that. There's Broussard. The Saints able to get the puck out. Here's Bolin over to Power. Broussard picks that up, and here's Puccinero with a long shot, and that'll go for an icing.
First stoppage of play in a little while here. The Saints seem a little rushed, and they just making not the greatest passes, and the Bishops are able to get their stick in the way and get in the way of the Saints there. They seem rushed for no real reason. I feel like they had good 5-on-3 opportunity there, and they didn't seem to want to take the shots or try and capitalize on any of the opportunities they had there. It's quite out of character, actually.
Yeah, for sure, Jack. Definitely a great opportunity with the 5-on-3, but a strong penalty kill from the Bears. And they're able to keep this game tied. Here's Rio over to Fizzette. Getting the puck out there for the Saints. Jack Barr, and he's battling for it here along the boards with Puccinero. Here's Bosse. Backdoor pass, but a great play there by Devlin O'Brien to back check and lift up Fizzette's stick there. Keep that puck out of his own net. Regrouping here, the Saints. Here's Henry with the puck. Nice little chip pass. Here's Caragel cutting into the net. Nice little play, and an even better save. What a save by Sasha Gaumont for the Bishop College Bears. Caragel with a great move in front. Right into the glove of Gaumont, keeping this game tied with 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Tied up at 1. A great face-off win there by Cole Galata as he puts that through the legs of the other centerman, getting that puck to the net. Unable to capitalize. Baldessera on the rebound there as the stick got tied up by one of the defenders. So this time it's Baldessera taking the draw. So he'll try to win that back to Galata. He's taken down there by Cote. Kept in, great play by Cavan. Here's Landry looking for Galata. Hops over the stick, and coming out of the zone is Joshua Dow. He brings that out in front, but that's poked there by Letty. Nice little play, and Cavan wheels out of his zone. Passes that up to Landry. Landry stops up. Nice little play over to Baldessera. He's checked there by Lausma. Baldessera still with it. Kicking that up to his stick. Baldessera, great little play there. But he's stripped of the puck by Bishops, and here's Seba with the puck in the Saints zone. Cavan working that out to the wall, over to Galata. And getting that puck out, here's Landry. Over to Baldessera. Oh, and a dirty play there. Baldessera was hitting the head there. And he seems to be a bit shaken up. No call in the play.
Yeah, I think that was just a series of unfortunate events there. Baldessera slipped up and was on his knees, and then the Bishop's defender kind of glided by and just took him out in the head.
Yeah, it seemed to be, not sure if that was just a random collision or on purpose. Hopefully it was an accident. Baldessera was hit there in the head, but he seems to be okay on the bench. Just a little shaken up from that hit. So hopefully he'll be okay and able to return to the game. So here's Bishops getting that puck out into the zone. Is Lequer. Clark over the bar. And here's Hillier. Hillier over to McDougall in front of the net. Nice little play there. Tries to tuck that 5-hole. That was McDougall, but stopped by Gaumont. Hillier and McDougall still battling for it behind the zone. McDougall gets that puck out. Bar over to Clark. Clark with a long shot tip. High and into the netting there.
Seems to be a common theme here. The puck's going over glass or into the netting.
Yeah, lots of great plays from both teams. Able to get their sticks out in front of shots. Lots of block shots as well. Helping out their goalie so far in this game. Low scoring still, just 1 goal apiece for each team. St. Andrews Saints goal coming off the stick of Andrew Bolin out there on the ice right now. And Bears goal coming from number 88, Jacob Bosse. So on the draw is Piccinero versus Power, and Power will win that back to Henry. Cycles down low to Monroe out front, looking for Power, but that's chipped wide by Gaumont. There's a long shot there by Henry. That'll be covered up by Gaumont. So 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Still 1-1. Bolin wins that puck there. Over to Henry. Long shot just off the outside of the post. What a great shot there by Xavier Henry. He just finds the iron. Here's Bosse, the goal scorer for Bishops. Out there battling in the corner with it for Arnott. He's taken down there. Here's Henry. That pass was blocked by his own teammate there, but he's still battling for it. He's able to poke that out to Bolin. Over to Power. Power cycles back into his own zone.
Not quite sure what happened there.
Seems Arnott and Piccinero ran into each other, and it'll be Arnott going to the box. 2 minutes for interference. So we got to take a look at the Saints power play earlier in the period, and here's the first opportunity for the Bears as they look to capitalize on this power play. No stats for the Bears power play percentage this year, but we do know the St. Andrews penalty kill has been very successful with a 90% kill rate throughout the season. So here's a good start to their kill as they're already putting on pressure on the Bears on their shorthanded opportunities here of O'Brien. Getting the puck here is Deshane. That's shipped off by Cavan. O'Brien fires that into the Bishop zone, and Boivin is back to get it behind his own net. Boivin with a long stretch pass there, chipped into the Saints zone. Here's Agnew battling for it with Johnson in the corner. Latvala looking to pick that puck out. And there's a bit of battle here in the corner.
Yeah, the emotions have been seen flying all game.
So penalty coming here to Jesse Johnson of Bishop's College School Bears and Devlin O'Brien, St. Andrews College Saints. So offsetting penalties there between the two teams. So remaining on the power play for the Bears with 1:14 remaining. Face-off will come outside. So on the kill for the Saints is Captain Matthew Steinberg, Christian McDougall, and on defense, Jack Barr alongside Campbell Clark.
Wow.
So on the power play here for the Bears is Joshua Dow, Chris Piccinero, Olivier Fizette, Massimo Piccinero, and Jacob Bosse. So very unusual to see, but the Bears have all 5 forwards on their power play here. Between Dow, Bosse, Piccinero brothers, and tripped up there is Piccinero. Here's Steinberg with the puck. Steinberg wheeling into the Bishop zone. As he cuts in front of the net. Nice play there, but he's checked hard and stopped by Gomon. Here's Bosse. He stopped there, and Letty trying to clear that. That's kept in by Puccinero. Nice little move there. Puccinero stopped by Letty.
3 seconds to go in the Saints penalty kill.
Yeah, so penalty to Grayson Arnott for interference, about to expire in 3 seconds, Jack mentioned. And so far it's been not a lot of chances for the Bears on this power play, same as the Saints power play, so strong penalty kills from both teams. And minute 36 left in the second period, still tied at 1. As a very close game between the two teams, two very skilled teams. We're seeing a lot of great defensive play from both teams, so Arnott will come out of the box and get a change onto the ice to Brendan Bowie. So back to even strength here. Just over a minute left in the second period. Here's Henry. Getting that puck out. Hilliard chipping that over to Caragello. Caragello stops up in the corner, looking up top to Henry. Henry, long shot, looking for a tip there. Is Hilliard, but he just misses it, and that's into the chest. Sasha Gomon. So last few opportunities in the second period for both teams here. Here's Cavan. Shot, another block shot there. As Jack and I were talking about earlier, a lot of block shots, tip shots from both teams. They're playing very well defensively, keeping this game at a low scores. Here's Agnew with the puck at the top. Going back door to Bowie, over across. Just chipped wide and chipped out by Boivin. Here's Agnew over to Bowie. Bowie working hard for it here in the corner. Wheels behind the net. He loses that, and that's chipped out to Dow. Dow over to Bosse. Bosse cutting into the net. And a poke check there by Letty. Nice little play. So here's Cavan. Cycling that down low into his own zone. And Agnew able to recover out of the zone to Bowie. Bowie chips that over to Agnew. Here's a 2-on-1. Here's Agnew. Strong shot. Great. Right under the bar. What a great shot there, Jack Agnew. As 10 seconds remaining in the second period, the Saints able to take back the lead. 2-1 for the Saints on a strong shot there by Jack Agnew. Hoping to carry that momentum into the third period, as that makes a very big difference going into the final period with the lead rather than a tie game. Hoping to keep that up here, the Saints. So here's Steinberg with the puck. That's taken out by Bishops. And as the period comes to a close here, Saints will take the lead, and we'll get to hear from Jack Oman with another interview, so be sure to stick around for that. So 2-1 the score here at the end of the second period. Goals for the Saints coming from Andrew Bullen and Jack Agnew just scoring with 10 seconds to go. And then goal scored for the Bears by number 88, Jacob Bosse.
Check. All right, good afternoon, Saints Nation. We're here with Jack Agnew, defense on the Varsity Saints. How does it feel to get that goal?
It's a big goal. We were tied there for the most part of that period, so it's nice to get the lead right before the intermission.
Yeah, now you're playing against a strong team here. Any words of advice you can maybe go into the second period? Anything you guys can improve on?
Yeah, I think just they have a lot of speed and they forecheck really hard. I think our first pass is really important, just moving it by them, and we're free from there. We can get a ton of shots.
And now this is kind of your guys' last showing of the season here. This tournament comes to a close. I mean, what's your time reflecting back on your time at the school? What's it been like?
It's been amazing. It's crazy that it's already at the end of the season. I think we have 5 or 4 games left, depending on how we do. But yeah, it's crazy. It really flew by, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
And now for your hockey career after school, where you're going, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm going to play in the BCHL next year, which is the junior league. Taking a gap year, and then after that, depending on how I do, probably going to go off to St. Lawrence around committee. So.
Awesome. Thanks, Jack. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Here at St. Andrews. With a look at upcoming campus improvements, here's Caleb Weissman.
When it first opened in 1971, McLaughlin Hall was the epitome of high school science facilities in Canada. 48 years later, with that same vision in mind, the faculty at St. Andrews, along with designers and engineers, have collaborated over the past couple of years to put St. Andrews College at the forefront of science facilities, aiming to be more advanced than many university buildings. I sat down with Mr. Ingalls, who was one of the collaborators pushing this new initiative forward, to inform the rest of St. Andrews about the plan and what to look forward to in the upcoming years.
So we started our iterations of the science wing based on some earlier conversations after Campus Master Plan 2, where we recognized that given all the wonderful changes that have happened in St. Andrews, that the one place which was really lacking were the science labs in this them, obviously, in particular the ones in McLaughlin Hall, on the 2nd and 3rd floor. These labs are as old as the building, making about 40 years old, and while they served us very, very well, changing the way that we teach science.
Scared for the English interview.
As well as just their physical age really has limited what we can do. So it started about 2.5 years ago, and I worked very closely with other members of the science department to really come up with a design for the way that we do science. These labs are by industry standards really small, so we're going to make them a lot bigger by doing it on the wall. Getting away from the long desks in one big row, and instead making more panoptic view where teachers actually and students are all on the right side of the classroom.
I'll read the book like the last day.
So it's been a long process. We did quite a bit of research. We spent a lot of time looking at the labs. But certainly when we're done, our labs at St. Andrews will be unmatched by any other school, and certainly carry us forward for the next, we hope, 40 years.
With the project expected to cost $10 million and donations already exceeding half of that, you should expect the project to be out of For SAC Today, I'm Caleb Weissman.
We recently held our annual Winter Activity Day, where students can sign up for ice hockey, dog sledding, snow tubing, a trip to a museum, and of course, skiing and snowboarding. Brendan Beeching was at Blue Mountains Terrain Park to catch the action.
Hey boys, Brendan Beeching here, Winter Activity Day here at Blue Mountain. We're going to see how good. This is SAC today.
Continuing with skiing, our Nordic team just won the SAC Championship and will now move on to the OFSA Championship races this week. Graham Stanley Paul created this digital short for OFSA's video competition. Congratulations to the Nordic team and all of our winter sports teams heading into finals this week. For SAC Today, I'm Jack Prinsley.
So what you guys got here? It is, yeah. You're doing a mix with, is that little bears you're mixing with?
Yeah, it's just all
Are you doing any more English?
Which one's this one, right? I know the way,
Hey Nate, can you hear me?
So delayed. So delayed. I'm like, God, it's slow. I'm going out.
Welcome back to all viewers to a great game between the St. Andrews College Saints and the Bishop's College School Bears. Currently headed into the third period. Saints have a 2-1 lead. Goals coming off the sticks of Jack Agnew and Andrew Bolin, and the lone goal for the Bears scored by Jacob Basse. So starting off the period here, Bears will send that down in the Saints zone. Back to get his Camel Clark. Losing that puck here. Now to get his Fizzette. He chips that around to Bossy. Let's stop there. Back up to Byman. Byman with the puck. Long shot just wide there. Up the side of the net. Now stay in place. Here's Fizzette with it. That's taken out by Hillier over to McDougall. McDougall, nice little chip pass there to Hillier. He puts that in the corner. Leaves that for McDougall. And here's Steinberg with it. Steinberg battling for the puck. Still battling. Great little play there. Down to McDougall. Let's stop there by Byman. Kept in there by Barr. And a great play. Here's Hillier. Hillier walks in, back door over to McDougall, back to Hillier. Just wide there into the corner. Bosse trying to chip that out. That's kept in by Barr. And flip back in. Here's Barr. Loses his edge there. And Steinberg chipping that into the Bishop zone here. As back to get it there is Boivin. Sending that down to the Saints. Here's Brendan Bowie with the puck. Over to Caragello. Caragello walking in wide, cuts back. Up to Agnew. One-time shot just wide. Here's Bowie in the corner. That's O'Brien shooting that. Here's Bowie in the high slot. Shot just tipped wide there by Gaumont. Here's Boivin with the puck. Sending that down in the Saints zone. Here to get it is Agnew. And shot there, tipped into the netting.
For those of you who are just joining us, a little review on the first two periods. It's been a real close game thus far. Both teams equally matched and able to shut each other down. A few penalties apiece each side, a few power plays. Not either team really able to take control of that, and no goals scored on those. Otherwise, it's just a real close game. Saints have been little, not quite on their A game. They haven't been quite able to connect passes. And they're a little loose defending in front of their own zone, although hopefully they can piece that together.
Yeah, so a very close game between both teams, both very skilled teams with very successful records throughout their season. And out here for the Saints, Brendan Bowie, Caragello, and O'Brien having a strong game so far, putting up a lot of pressure against Bishop's defense.
Yeah, that's a really strong line.
They'll go off for a change here, though, as Baldessare and Galata come out onto the ice. And O'Brien will look off for a change. So a long shot there, and that's covered by Letty. We'll get a face-off here in the Saints zone. So 2.5 minutes into the third. Nothing really going on lately. One chance there for the Saints early in the period. This game still same score as it started with in the third. 2-1 score for the Saints. So behind the net, here's Henry. Chipping that up to Landry, and he'll get that puck out of the neutral zone, but that's dumped back into the Saints zone by the Bears. Arnott over to Henry. Henry looking for a long stretch pass over to Galata. He picks that up, drops that to him, but Latvala takes that off his stick. And Johnson out here working for it. And Henry curls back behind his net. Great little skating there by Henry, trying to get the puck out. Here's Landry, but that's kept in by Latvala. Finally chipped out there by Landry, and Bishops will dump that puck down in. behind the zone. Oh, here's a strong shot. A little giveaway there. But Letty is ready for that one as he stops that and kicks that wide. Saints get it out of their zone. Regrouping here. That's Lequer. Send that up to Seba, and he'll dump that into the Saints zone. Pressuring that is Fazette, but Barr chips that over to Clark. Back to Barr. Barr, nice little move, and he's looking for a stretch pass over to Bolin. Just misses a stick, and that'll go down for an icing.
Yeah, that little giveaway in front of their own net, something Saints have been battling all day, wouldn't you say, Jack?
Yeah, definitely. So, face-off down here next to Letty. And out on the face-off for the Bears is Fazette, and Power for the Saints. Clark able to get that puck, and here's Power with it, entering the Bears zone. Here's Fazette, the great opportunity. Strong shot there, glove save by Letty, and that's tipped wide around. Here's another opportunity for Piccinero. That's blocked there by Clark, and Bolin taking that puck out of his zone. Bolin chipping that puck into the corners. He goes out to get that on Byman. Power bring that to the point. Here's Cavan. Back to Power, cycling that down. That's chipped off by Byman out of the zone. Here's Cavan with it. Over to Agnew. Agnew scored the second goal for the Saints to give them a lead heading into the third period. That's where we stand right now with a 2-1 lead still. There's a long shot saved by Gaumont. Rebound comes out to Agnew. Agnew with a fake shot. And another goal for Agnew. His second of the game as he fires that post and in. So Agnew with 2 amazing goals so far for the Saints. And he gives them some insurance here as they take a 3-1 lead over the Bears with just over 13 minutes left in the third period. Still lots of time left in this hockey game. Anything could happen, but definitely just what the Saints wanted to get some insurance and get that 2-goal lead over the Bears instead of just 1.
Oh yeah, for sure, Jack. Great effort by Agnew, like you were saying. He's been strong all game, keeping the puck in the zone and just taking the shot and getting where he wants it.
Yeah, so Agnew definitely having a strong game for the Saints. So that's 2 goals for him, giving him 8 goals in the year and a total of 40 points so far this season. So he leads all defensemen in points, and we can see there's some great offensive skill from him. We can see why he leads defensemen in points. So here's Steinberg wheeling in front of the net. Over to McDougall. Great chance there. Stopped by Gaumont. McDougall still battling for that puck, but able to get that puck out there. It's Piccinero. Here's Arnott. He loses that puck, and Duchesne trying to get that puck out, kept in by Steinberg, and finally able to clear there. But Saints regain possession. And there's going to be a whistle here. And I think there's a penalty coming up here to Bishops for too many men. My apology, no penalty here. Not exactly sure what the whistle was for there, but nonetheless, face off inside the zone to the right of Gaumont.
Yeah, Andrew Duchesne doesn't look too happy with something.
Yeah, it seems he's complaining about a slash earlier in the neutral zone.
I believe that's what resulted in McDougall having a broken stick.
Yeah, but there's no call, and no, I was right. There was a penalty for too many men, I believe. So going to the box for the Bears is Maxime Rio to serve that penalty. And the Saints will get their third power play of the game here. So Caragello out with Jack Barr, Devlin O'Brien, Liam Cavan, and Xavier Henry. So another unusual power play you don't see all the time. You got 3 defensemen on the power play. between Cavan, Henry, and Barr.
Yeah, and I think the reasoning behind that is that the Saints have been able to get the sticks on the puck all that well, and so they want to stop it before it exits the zone, and so they can keep it on the attack.
Yeah, so here's Cavan keeping that puck in. Out to get his Caragello, but that's fired down. Great play there by Bovan. So here's Henry, bring that out of his zone over to Barr. That's taken by Caragello. Caragello down by the half wall. Kicks that up over to Henry. To the top of the umbrella to Cavan, down low. Here's Barr. Back up top to Cavan. Over to Henry, moving the puck well to the Saints right now. That shot's just tipped wide, but Saints keeping possession. Really moving the puck well here. Here's an opportunity for Caragello. Looking for the 5-hole and going on, but that's kicked wide. But Saints still holding possession here. Here's Caragello walking through the high slot down low to O'Brien. O'Brien still working that puck. Here's Caragello up top to Cavan. Cavan over to Barr. Puck bouncing on him. And unable to handle the puck there as puck goes out of the zone. Saints will have to regroup here as Barr wheels that in. And Bishops fires that down. That was Deshane firing that puck in the Saints zone, and less than 20 seconds left in the Saints power play here, so another strong kill from the Bears. Lots of possession time for the Saints, but not too many opportunities or shots on the power play.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if they're trying to attack him or so just hang on to it, keep it away from the Bears.
Yeah, so as the penalty expires here, here's Steinberg walking into the Bears zone, and we'll resume to 5-on-5 hockey here. As Steinberg's hit late there by Dow. No call on the play. Steinberg, the great pass there, back door. Still loose behind the net. Here's Hillier looking out front. Here's Bowie with a shot. And it's blocked there. And Bishops with a break here. Here's a breakaway for Lausma. Great play. And he loses that puck, shoots that just wide of the net. And a great back check there by Agnew to get on him. Now here are the Saints with a break. 3-on-0. Bowie with the puck. He loses it over to Steinberg. Shot there. Great save by Gaumont. Rebound loose. And a couple great opportunities for both teams, but and here's another great opportunity. Here's an odd man rush for Bishops, but some even great defensive play by Agnew. Agnew having a great game, both offensively and defensively, as that puck's chipped out of play. So last 2 minutes, pretty exciting, eh, Jack? Wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the pace just went to another level there. Both teams battling in front of the net for just trying to get it in, but. And good effort by both players, especially on the defensive rush back. Agnew able to get in the way in front of the Bear attacker there.
Yeah, so Agnew having a strong game overall. And here's Baldessera kicking that out to Landry. Landry enters the zone. Henry, defenseman, joining the rush here. The Saints love doing that. Their defense always joining the rush. Producing lots of offense, and it proves to work out very well for them. As you see 2 of their goals this game, both coming from defenseman Jack Agnew. And Henry himself this year with 13 goals. I believe that's most for a defenseman on the team in the goal stats. So here's Landry with the puck in the neutral zone, kicking that over to Galata. Galata checked hard, but he dumps that into the zone, back to get his Rue. Keeping that puck in there, Galata still battling for it. The Byman gets that out. The Saints will regroup into their own zone. Here's Henry with the puck. He chips that around the net. Over to Arnott. Cote pinches on that and keeps that in the zone. And a great opportunity here for the Bears. They're unable to get a shot on net there. And there's a bit of a fight here between Arnott and Cote. So as we take a little break here between that little fight between Arnott and Cote, Take a look at the time. There's 7:53 remaining in the third period. Saints holding their 3-1 lead from Agnew's goal earlier in the period. And Arnott and Cote both going to go to the box here.
Yeah, so far Saints got a goal apiece in each period. Bears only got one in the second, I believe.
So the face-off's going to come outside of the Saints zone here. And on the draw for the Bears, Chris Puccinero. And for the Saints, Alex Power. Puccinero winning that one back to Rue. Over to Duchesne. Strong regroup here from the Bears. Rue walks in through the neutral zone, cuts across the ice and dumps that in. Letty out to stop that for Agnew. Agnew fires that around into the Bishop zone. That'll go for an icing.
Yeah, you can tell Bishop's kind of scrambling now. They just want to get it in the back of the net. Very rush play, rush passes, and you can see they trying to get a piece of the Saints here.
So great face-off there by the Saints as they get the puck out right away. Bowie with a great move around the defenseman there. Looking backdoor to Caragello. He loses the puck. Still with it, though, out in front. Cavan keeps that puck in. Here's O'Brien. Cycling that puck low to Caragello. Brendan Bowie with another nice move. Walks out in front, just shoots wide. Bowie displaying a very great display of how good his hands are. Definitely got a lot of great moves.
Yeah, the Bears' motions are flying right now.
Yeah, so that's Brendan Bowie out there, number 29. He's committed to St. Lawrence University, and can see him display some great skills out here so far in the game, as he actually leads the Saints with points, with 78 points, averaging over 1.5 points per game. He's got 36 goals, 42 assists, and you can see why, with some great offensive skills. He's had a lot of opportunities this game, but unable to find the back of the net. And it seems we're getting more penalties here. And I believe that's Dow back to the box for the Bears. And I think Liam Cavan for the Saints.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if Liam quite deserved that. It looks like he was just kind of standing there, and the Bears player grabbed a hold of him and enticed him into it.
Yeah, nonetheless, we'll stay 5-on-5, and there's a long shot there from Clark. Wheels all the way around to Bar, but he keeps that in. Here's Steinberg with it in the corner. Taken down there, no call. And here's Lequer with the puck. Stretch pass over to Byman. Tipped out in front. That's cleared there. Taken out by McDougall. Over to Hillier. Hillier over to McDougall, looking for Steinberg back door. Just loses that puck, and he dumps that behind the net. Here's Barr with the puck up top. Strong shot tipped by McDougall, just wide there. Trying to get the puck out. Here's Bishops, and they do so. Fizette chips out over to Bosse. Bosse, great opportunity here with a shot. Just over the net of Lassie Letty. And Steinberg here with the puck. Back with it is Bishops. There's Bosse dumping that puck into the zone. Back to get his Agnew. Bosse looking out in front, unable to find anyone. Lausman keeps that puck in. Here's Agnew with the puck. Up to Lausman, strong shot there. And that was tipped up into the netting. So less than 6 minutes to go in the third period. Saints still holding that 2-goal lead. Once again, goals coming from Andrew Bolin for the Saints and 2 from Jack Agnew. And for the Bears, Jacob Bosse with the lone goal. So 3-1 for the Saints, looking to hold on to that lead. Here's a great opportunity again for the Saints. Here's Baldessare and Galata. Baldessare unable to get that over to Galata. He'll work hard for that behind the net. Here's Landry with it. Chipping that over to Galata. Galata walks out. Back up to Henry. And cycles that down to Baldessera. Bishop's able to get the puck out, and we'll get a hand pass here on the Saints. So the face-off will come back towards their zone just outside the blue line.
Yeah, I'll just give a quick shout out to Ethan Landry as it's his birthday today. So happy 17th birthday, Ethan, and hope you enjoy your day.
Yeah, it'll be sure be a nice birthday present if they can pick up a win here. And of course, they've got another game tonight against Newbridge Academy at 8:15 back here at Labriere Family Arena. So that'll be a nice birthday present there. There's a shot by Broussard covered up by Letty.
Just under 5 minutes to go here, third.
So Rio loses the puck there. Steinberg getting that puck out over to Power. Clark loses that puck, and that'll be an offside. Steinberg clearing the zone now. He didn't really hear the refs at first. Here's Pichonier with the puck. Pichonier curls back to the top of the blue line. As he finds Byman wheeling into the zone, but he loses that puck in the corner behind the net, digging for it. Here's Clark. Byman over LeQuarrie, dumps that puck in around the net. Here's Pichonier. Battling for the puck. Here's Pichonier with it. Shoots that in front. And shot there blocked. Chipped wide. Here's Massimo Pichonier with the shot. That's also wide. And Byman with the puck. And he's tripped by Brendan Bowie. Here comes Bowie in by himself for the 1-on-3. Keeps that puck. And a high hit there from Chris Pichonier, but no call on the play. And a big hit there by Brendan Bowie. So he shows his offensive talent a lot, and he shows his physical play there. There's a great play. Wow. What a pass. Just as I was talking about Brendan Bowie, he finally finds the back of the net. And what a pass by Devlin O'Brien. Nice little spinorama to find Bowie out in front. And the Saints take a 4-1 lead.
It's goal.
That'll give them some nice insurance over the Bears.
Well, yeah, it's goal number 37 for Brendan Bowie, your top goal scorer for the Varsity Saints here. He's up with 78 points and leading the points overall for the Saints. So, good job, Bowie.
So, Bowie definitely very happy about that when he took a high hit in the Bishop zone, and then able to take out his frustration there with a big hit of his own on Broussard of Bishops, and then, of course, just scoring his 37th goal there. So Bowie definitely a lot of emotions. Seems pretty excited about that goal, and the Saints all very excited to get that 3-goal lead over Bishops, hoping to carry this to the end of the game. Here's Baldessera working for the puck. He's tripped up there, but I believe that was just by accident there.
Yeah, just unfortunate placement of the stick there.
Here's Bossy. Stopped by Henry. And Caragello works that behind the net. Able to get that puck out here. It's Caragello. Caragello, nice little move, wheels in front. That's in the net, Caragello. And a lot of heated emotions between both teams.
Oh, he's
as Caragello celebrating in front of the Bishop's bench. Just scored a goal, and now he's going to get a penalty for unsportsmanlike. So,
yeah, he got a little cocky there and started waving to the boys on the Bishop's bench there, and yeah, don't do that.
So 5-1 lead here for the Saints, and play's starting to get a bit dirty. It seems Bishop is kind of giving up on this game. And Saints are just going to have to hold out, try not to take any penalties here, as they got more important games to look ahead after this.
Oh, and the official getting tied up in there.
Hopefully the ref's okay there as he took a hard fall on the ice and he seems to get back up, so that's good. Here's McDougal with the puck.
Yeah, if Bishops can't beat him with goals, they're just trying to beat him physically. Yeah, Monroe's put down on the ice.
Well, Monroe didn't seem to be doing much. He was just standing there.
No, Monroe just stood there and took it, and so Agnews.
So you could have seen this coming as a lot of heated emotions between the two teams. So take a break here as the refs try to figure out penalties. As you can see the official writing down numbers.
Yeah, like you're saying, I can see that coming all game. Bishop's just quite frustrated. Imagine how the points are on the board, and they're just trying to get that out right now. Although I don't think the Saints should be too worried about getting tied up in this.
So pretty crowded penalty box here. There's 4 Saints all squished into the one penalty box, and 3 Bishop's College School Bears in their own penalty box. And make that 4 as there's Johnson heading to the box as well. And that'll be 5.
Yeah,
so
Bears got half their team in the box right now.
Pretty crowded penalty box for both teams. Is there a lot of fights and refs trying to figure out all the penalties here? So just to recap on the game, just over 2 minutes remaining in the third period. It looks like the Saints are going to run away from this one. It seems
Oh, I don't know. They could come back maybe.
It's possible, but I don't know. The Saints defense seems to be pretty strong this game. So just to recap, goals scored by Andrew Bolin, 2 from Jack Agnew, another one from Brendan Bowie, and the last one from Frankie Caragello. And the 1 goal from the Bears scored by number 88, Jacob Bosse. That came back in the second period to tie it up 1-1. The Saints with 4 unanswered goals here as they look to hold this lead into the rest of the game.
Yeah, Bears need a miracle here, and I mean, if they can, they may not be able to pull off the win, but if they can maybe get some points to just have going into the next game. Looks like Monroe got ejected from the game. He's walking to the dressing room right now.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how many players were ejected, but as you can see the penalty box, it's
both benches
very filled. There's 5 in the Bishops penalty box and 4 for the Saints penalty box. And Monroe was kicked out of the game, so he'll head to the dressing room. But the Saints on the power play here, as here's Barr getting that puck over to Steinberg. Bishop's able to dump that into the Saints zone. Out to play it is Lasciletti. He stops that up for Barr. And Barr will wheel behind his net. Out coming around his Barr. Over to Hillier. Hillier stops up, takes his time with patience. Drops that down to Steinberg. Up to Barr. Here's Hillier, back to Barr. Up top, down to Steinberg. Saints very patient on this power play, just trying to kill time here. Steinberg with a nice pass down low to Bowie. Up to Barr. And Bishop's dumbing that down. So last minute of play here in the third period. And doesn't look like there's going to be a comeback from Bishop's, especially since they're killing off a penalty down 4 goals here. So Saints will try to hold off the time here for the win in their first game in the Nissick tournament. So down to play it here. Up top to Henry. Henry keeping that puck in. Works that over to Campbell Clark, who dumps that into the corner. All the way around behind the net, up to Power. And back to Henry. Clark over to Power. Power looking for option. Shot, rebound. O'Brien just kicks that wide. Here's Galata working for the puck. 10 seconds remaining in the game. And doesn't look like there's going to be much going on. Here's Galata.
That's game.
It's hit there, and that's the game there. So the Saints will take this one, 5-1 the score. And very successful game for the Saints. Two very skilled teams, but the Saints ran away with this one in the third period, scoring 4 unanswered goals in the third. And they'll take this one home as they look forward to the next game tonight. I believe it's at 8:15 or 8:30 against Newbridge Academy. So this could be the last broadcast for SAC today with myself, Jack Kensett, Jack Oman, cameraman Alex Bordage, and producer Nate Falcone. But hopefully not, as we look forward to doing a few more games this weekend. So be sure to stick around, as the live stream will still be going on for all the games, but we're not sure if we'll have the broadcast team up here for any more games. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for next time.